What is up, Baltimore Ravens fans? IndyCar Tim here with your Baltimore Ravens Daily Blitz for today. It is Sunday, October 29th. It is game day as the Ravens head west to the desert to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Honestly, probably should kind of be a breeze for Baltimore. We'll get into some stats here in a little bit. But, I don't know if anybody's too terribly worried about this. I would think the biggest concern coming out of this game is going to be health, right? Just keep everybody healthy. Kyler Murray inactive today after practicing the last couple of weeks, recovering from that ACL tear. And the Cardinals probably won't see him for, another couple of weeks as he tries to get that knee right. After that non-contact, we all saw it, ACL injury from last season. Out in the desert, as the Ravens arrived, riding that kind of a modest 2-game winning streak over the Titans there in London, and then the big win over the Lions last week. They want to keep that momentum, of course, going into Week 8 here against the Cardinals. The Cardinals, on the other hand, if you've paid any attention to the NFC West or the Arizona Cardinals, not very good, buddy. And it's not just because Kyler Murray hasn't been there. Josh Dobbs has played pretty well. But, they're 1-6 heading into the game and haven't really played that well. Their lone win, surprisingly, against the Dallas Cowboys. Take that for what it's worth. If you think the Cowboys are overrated, you're probably right. If you think they're good, you're also probably right. I don't know what to think of the Dallas Cowboys. But that's their lone win here of the season back in Week 3. The Arizona defense that Lamar Jackson and the offense will see, absolutely horrid at times. Their pass rush has been okay, just okay. But the defense overall is ranked in the bottom third of the league in pretty much any major defensive category that you can bring up. So, nothing really to be scared of there. Lamar Jackson should have a field day against the secondary. Now, the Cardinals do have rookie Garrett Williams back at corner. He made his NFL debut last week in their game after he suffered an ACL tear. ACL seemed to be the theme of the day, right? He suffered an ACL tear in his final season at Syracuse. They drafted him in the 3rd round, waiting for him to get better. He had an interception in his first NFL game last week for them, so they're certainly hoping that he can bolster a pass defense that's been horrid, absolutely horrid all season. But the Ravens' defense, on the other hand, is anything but suspect. Of course, defensive tackle Justin Madubuike has already got a career high, or matched his career high in sacks with 5.5. Baltimore leads the NFL with 29 sacks, and they've had 12 different players register sacks for the Ravens this season. So certainly something they can hang their hat on and continue that defensive pressure on Arizona. We talked a little bit about Kyler Murray. He's back in practice. He is inactive for today, or expected to be inactive for today. We don't have the official inactives out, but he was a full participant in practice for the Cardinals this week. But on Friday, they listed him as doubtful, which kind of tells you he's probably not going to play. We will have the inactives over at ravencountry.com for you a little bit later in the day when those are announced. The Ravens, of course, 16-1 against the NFC when Lamar Jackson is playing quarterback. Last week against the Lions, he became the 4th quarterback in NFL history with at least 350 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, and a passer rating of at least 150 in an NFL game. The other 3, Drew Brees, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Aaron Rodgers. So there you go. Weird that Ryan Fitzpatrick is in there, but we always liked Ryan Fitzpatrick. Again, the inactives will be listed for you a little bit later today at ravencountry.com. Go check that out. Go check us out at fanstreamsports.com for all of your sports podcasts, all of your sports needs. Follow your favorite teams there. We'll have more for you maybe at halftime, maybe do a halftime report. Otherwise, we will see you for the postgame right here on fanstreamsports.com and at ravencountry.com. Enjoy the game today, boys and girls. And until then, we'll see you.